TikTok is vanishing, and here's what global entrepreneurs must learn before it's too late.
We're looking at TikTok. We may be banning TikTok.
This afternoon, President Trump is extending the deadline to ban TikTok for a...
I may not do the deal, or I may do the deal. TikTok is worthless.
With 100% certainty that TikTok does not use the phone's camera to determine whether the content that elicits a pupil dilation should be amplified by the algorithm.
That was the ruling, and with it, the US put the world's most popular app under a spotlight brighter than any viral trend. But this isn't just about TikTok. This is about your business, your future, and the rules of the global digital economy shifting beneath our feet. Whether you're a startup founder in Mumbai or a marketing executive in Berlin, TikTok ban in the US carries lessons every global entrepreneur needs to understand. This is not a TikTok story. This is a business survival story.
When I first started using TikTok, it was just like people dancing or like joke videos. I just felt isolated from all my friends, my family. TikTok was kind of just there, and then it would just get even lonelier and lonelier. I had no idea that it would make me end up here.
The timeline behind the TikTok ban. Let's break it down with the real timeline of events. April 24, 2024. President Joe Biden signed a law requiring TikTok's parent company, ByteDance, to sell the app or face a ban. January 19, 2025. The law took effect. TikTok briefly suspended services in the US. However, later that day, President Donald Trump announced he would delay the enforcement. January 20th, 2025. Trump officially signed an executive order delaying the ban by 75 days. February 13, 2025. TikTok returned to app stores after a temporary removal, April 4, 2025. Trump extended the deadline by another 75 days, June 19, 2025. Trump granted a final 90-day extension, current status, as of July 2025. The new deadline for TikTok to be sold or face a ban is September 17, 2025. This timeline illustrates regulatory volatility that entrepreneurs must prepare. What entrepreneurs are losing. According to BBC WorkLife, thousands of creators and small business owners in the US rely on TikTok for 80% or more of their income. From candle makers to musicians, from food trucks to life coaches, TikTok made global reach affordable, authentic, and fast. And now, that access is vanishing. Jody Cook of Forbes said it best. Businesses built on TikTok might be forced to pivot overnight. But there's a bigger warning here. If one app can disappear with a signature, how safe is your business model? A lesson here is diversification as your safety net.
Social media talent manager.
Social media, it was new. Like, man, I can do this and get money from my art. I want to do this.
Global trends and the rise of the closed internet. Andy Wu of Harvard Business School calls it the end of internet openness. For decades, the internet meant borderless business. You could reach anyone, anywhere, not anymore. The US banning TikTok sets a precedent. If the world's biggest economy can do it, so can others. China already bans Meta, Google, and Twitter. India has permanently banned TikTok. Now, Europe, Australia, and Canada are discussing similar moves for national security. This is a new era. The open web is fragmenting into gated digital nations. Entrepreneurs must now plan for compliance, regulation, and platform volatility like never before. What business leaders need to do now? So, how do you future-proof your business? Diversify platforms. Don't build your entire strategy on one channel. Grow on YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, email lists, websites, your own ecosystem. Watch the regulators. Geopolitics now dictates tech. Follow trade policies, export bans, and internet governance conversations. They shape your distribution. 3. Build digital resilience. Create contingency plans. What happens if TikTok, Instagram, or your cloud provider vanishes tomorrow? Partner smart. Collaborate with allies. Forge international partnerships in countries with stable internet governance. 5. Understand the digital gatekeepers. Tech giants like Apple, Google, and Amazon now enforce the law. Align your strategies with their terms of service and watch them closely. As Konstantinos Komaitis of the Atlantic Council puts it, the TikTok ban risks turning the open internet into a fragmented one, with huge consequences for global trade. Bigger picture. This moment is about more than one app. It's about the values that define the digital age: openness, scale, and global access. When one country redraws the rules, it affects the world, and entrepreneurs are caught in the crossfire. But here's the upside. Great businesses don't just react to change. They anticipate, adapt, and lead through it. If the internet is becoming a patchwork of firewalls and fine print, then your strategy must become smarter, more agile, and more global than ever before. TikTok's story is still being written. But your business's story, that's in your hands. If this breakdown helped you rethink your global strategy, hit like and leave a comment. What platforms are you betting on next? We'll keep decoding the business shifts, shaping tomorrow's economy. Subscribe to the Enterprise World for more such future updates.